gives you a chance to tick or see.
By 28.
All right. Have a glass of water and join Fonz and I on building our community with the pop quiz.
Yeah, I've just while I've got that 19 seconds, I'm going to say to my dog, no more cooking this week and no more fire alarms. Leave the lasagna until after the show.
Yeah, we had the fire alarms last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my dog had a good chat.
And Corinda's just joined us. Hello, Corinda.
Evening.
And the clock's gone, which means that the card should go at the same time. And we should magically appear on screen. And we have. Hello, Fonz.
Yeah, hi.
Caught you by surprise then. The clock was going down, yeah?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Why does my camera look so cloudy?
Okay. And Corinda.
Do I look cloudy? Do I look cloudy to you?
Do you look cloudy to me? I couldn't answer that at the moment. You look okay.
Well, I know what it is. Yeah, it's the light. Can you see it's flashing on and off?
It is. You've got a flickering light.
Yeah. No, when the light's not flickering, it does that sometimes.
Right.
Not to worry. Just to make people aware that it's.
Yeah, this program contains flashing lights. If you're.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. This is Building Our Community with Fonz and myself, and we're here to attract you to join our community, which is free to join. And so, without further ado, to let you know more about it, the beginning of the show, we'll play it at the beginning of the show rather than the end of the show. And I'll put it full screen. And this is our little intro video. And hide. So
We're back.
Again. We're back. And okay, what website is that on? A question from Corinda. It's on buildingourcommunity.net. Buildingourcommunity.net. And thank you for asking, Corinda. And Corinda again.
Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to the dog. He's come up here.
We've got you're okay. Have you guys heard the news about Tinny? No, we haven't. Have you guys heard the news about Timnit Gebru? Google and big tech are institutionally racist. They're not alone, Corinda, unfortunately.
No.
All right. What we have heard, if you missed it, and you may well have missed it, is that YouTube went offline 11:50 this morning, and YouTube and Gmail and everything that's connected with Google stopped working. And as Google said, it's most of our users. And it was offline for over an hour. And you couldn't go on YouTube. And you couldn't go and read your Gmail. And you couldn't log in with your Gmail account on Zoom. The whole world fell apart for an hour and 10 minutes. No explanation yet.
But that's all right, because that was fine for me, because my internet supplier had a fault at 11 o'clock right through till 12:15.
It's their fault then. But for an hour and 10 minutes, there was just no way of actually going on YouTube. Now, the only problem, as far as Nick and Wood and I were concerned, is that we have a show at 3 o'clock on Mondays, and we play YouTube videos. So no YouTube videos, no show. Yeah. But they managed to clear it up just in time, for which we are.
Do they know what they caused it?
No, not said. And staying with Corinda. Framers mess up with Google. Framers. Okay, Corinda. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, they're totally. I mean, it just shows how reliant we are on Google and Facebook and YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Because the problem was,
I was going to say that was like me earlier when my internet went down, because they are saying that they're doing work in my area to improve it, to make it better. So it's probably obviously part of that. And no internet. Oh, I'll go and do something else. Then the thing like, oh, I'll do. Oh, I need the internet. I need the internet for that. Then I think, oh, I'll do this. No, I can't, because I need the internet for that. It's like it's a necessity now, isn't it?
part of our lives. I mean, Angelica teaches German by using Zoom, and a young client today is in the States, and Angelica logs into Zoom using Google.
Yeah.
She went to log in at 12:30, and it said no. So she had to cancel the lesson. So
yeah,
money lost, and that's just one example of it affecting businesses. Because
definitely.
anybody who uses Google Docs or Google Teams or whatever you use, Google-wise, you would totally, I think the term is actually screwed.
But are they liable if their service is down and they cost your organisation or company money? Are they liable to?
It's in the small print.
It's in the small print a bit, yeah. Usually is though, isn't it? Yeah, bits you don't read.
Right. Okay. Shall we have a pop quiz?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, now I'm going to refresh the page because it's a bit of a while since we actually chose the year. So when we do that, when we choose ahead of time, right, okay, so the page should be right. So I'm going to share the page as we go in for our pop quiz. And our pop quiz this year, I chose the 60s, Fonz chose the 5, so the year is 1965. And I'm going to bring it up on screen and put it full screen. You can still hear Fonz and I. We're still here. We've not gone anywhere. And we're going to play 1965. We're joined by Kelly, who's just in time. See, we're good just sort of blabbing for 7 minutes, and Kelly's with us. And he's ready to go. And
a lot of those names we know, so that's a good sign.
Yep. Okay, so this week's quiz. We're going back to the 60s. To 65, the time of the Righteous Brothers, Pet Clark, Cher, the Beatles, Herman's Hermits, Bob Dylan, the Animals, the Birds, and Temptations, all of whom we still remember. Question 1. So we're given the song title and then 4 options, and the options for Downtown are Jerry and the Pacemakers, Petula Clark, the Righteous Brothers, or Herman's Hermits.
Right. I can give you an interesting fact about this song.
Okay.
I won't tell you who it is, but the writer of this song, Tony Hatch, he famously wrote Crossroads theme. No, ding, 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 that one.
Yeah.
And he also wrote Emmerdale Farms theme. And Any People from Australia, he also wrote the theme to Neighbours.
Yes, the one they tried to get rid of but couldn't.
Neighbours. Can you imagine that if that's a British show? They wouldn't be really so nice to each other, would they?
Well, they've got the sunshine out there. I mean, right? Okay, we do need some answers, and Corinda's going with Pet Clark. We need some more answers. And
I always, of TV themes, I always thought Crossroads was a good soap theme.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's what made the show, weren't it? That theme music.
Yeah. Corinda's saying he wasn't born then, and Kelly, who was born that year, says Petula Clark. So we've got.
I wonder if Kelly, because he's in Canada. I'm sitting here talking about Emmerdale Farm, Crossroads, and I wonder. Be interested to know if he's ever seen them.
So there's the question, Kelly. Okay. Anyway, to the question we've got on the board at the moment is, and we're going to go with
Pet Clark.
Pet Clark. Right, we're off to a roaring start then. Oh, right. Okay, number 2. The song is Hang On Sloopy. Was it the Roland and Steiner, or the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Zilberkäfer, the McCoys, or them? Hang On Sloopy.
It was the Beach Boys as well.
Uh-huh. Okay.
No, he isn't. You need to look up YouTube. Look up Crossroads.
Yeah.
Talk about wonky sets.
Yeah. Kelly's saying nope.
Yeah.
So
Look up Crossroads.
Crossroads or Emmerdale Farm have not travelled to Canada.
Yeah.
Yet.
It's taken Emmerdale Farm a long time. Like 1974 it started, wasn't it?
And Corinda's saying the McCoys and then saying that he's guessing. Okay, fair enough, Corinda. Thank you. And all our viewers today are actually on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so hang on, Sloopy. Was it the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the McCoys, or them? And Kelly's vote is
Them.
not sure. Maybe them. No, this is a quandary because you got the casting vote here because I think it was the McCoys.
Yeah, I'll say McCoys. And the Beach Boys. McCoys sung it first.
Right, so we're going to go with. Sorry, Kelly, if we're wrong. Okay, the McCoys. Okay, it's not unusual. Was it the Righteous Brothers, Tom Jones, Bob Dylan, or the Animals?
Can you? I know it's not Bob Dylan. Can you imagine him sing this? It's not,
yeah, not really. You've lost that. It's not unusual feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the house of the. It's not unusual.
Yep.
There is a house. It's not unusual.
Or maybe, not sure, maybe them. And over to Corinda, who's got the first answer in today. Tom Jones, he's saying. And Tom Jones is still starring on UK TV.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a panelist on one of those singing song shows. Yeah, and
I'll tell you what songs are. Yeah, green grass of home. I don't know how many greens are in it. Always like that song by him. I'm trying to think what else he sung. What's New Pussycat?
Yeah.
And Delilah was supposed to be. It's not kind of. You can't. It's really weird because it does a good job of it, but it's not the kind of song you would imagine would sound good.
I'm joined by Peter Stewart. Always have a backup. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Peter, your vote on this song is. It's not unusual. Is it the Righteous Brothers, Tom Jones, Bob Dylan, or the Animals? Okay. Are we all on the same? Okay. Guess who arrange? I don't know.
What's that about from Boise and Marlene? Marlene, little boy.
Carlton's dance. Oh, they're talking about the Fresh Prince. Nothing to do with the quiz.
All right.
Okay. The conversation started. Are we going to go with Tom?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's what I would have said anyway.
Question 4. My Girl. Was it by the Supremes, Cher, the Beatles, or the Temptations?
I know this one, but you could get a couple confused.
Okay.
With this one, but I know this one. It sounded a bit weird though, Cher singing it, My Girl.
Not these days, it wouldn't.
No, I mean, I know what you're saying exactly, but I mean, back then it would have done.
Oh yeah. Back then, it would certainly have caused a stir.
If it was gonna be My Girl, it should be Sonny and Cher.
Okay.
But Sonny and Cher, I think they covered. And then He Kissed Me, and I think at the same time,
Yeah,
they're singing it. Cher's going, and he kissed me, and then Sonny's going over it, and she kissed me, and it. Don't know. It's a bit risque, that was, because it just didn't sound right.
Okay. We have 2 votes from Corinda and from Kelly, and they're both going for the Temptations.
Yes, that's who I would have said.
Okay, let's do it. Song number 5. Right. Okay. King of the Road. Was it Roger Miller, Bob Dylan, The Animals, or the Righteous Brothers?
Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let. 50 cent. No phone, no fax, no Wi-Fi yet. I still can't receive no internet.
Okay. And Peter's answering the question before. Is time?
Well, he might be one. He might be one. He might be one ahead.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to take it.
Whatever he's right.
Right. And
to this one,
yeah, Corinda's going with Roger Miller, which stands a better chance, and Kelly's going with Roger Miller, which also stands a better chance. So
no phone, no fax, no Wi-Fi yet.
We don't have too much of a lag this week, so we're
Who would you have gone with?
Sorry?
Who would you have gone with?
Roger Miller.
Yeah, it definitely is, yeah.
Okay. Question number 6. It ain't me, babe.
It ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe.
And the choices are the Righteous Brothers, the Tweetles, Bob Dylan, or the Animals. Okay. So, Peter, I've got a comment from Peter. He appeared on a television show too. Are you answering a different quiz, Peter?
I don't know. Is he on a past show?
Oh, recording. Right, and Corinna's going with Bob Dylan. Peter is going with. Oh, right. Okay, it's taken a while to get through, Peter.
It might have took a little while to get through.
Yeah, it's the internet from Aberdeen. Okay.
Yeah. Right. It's super fast broadband.
Broadband, yeah.
Well, he might be hanging with the King of Road, who ain't got no phone, no fax, no internet.
It's possible. Right. Okay. So we are on song number 6, and the answers are starting to come in.
I think he's a bit behind because he's answering questions from the past, or it's just lagging and it's just coming through later.
Right. Okay. And Kelly's saying Bob Dylan. Has Corinda voted yet? Corinda's voted. Corinda has voted Bob Dylan. What do you think, Fonz?
I would have said Bob Dylan. It's folk song, isn't it? Typical Bob Dylan. Yeah, mate. I can hear him singing it. Hey, me, babe. Hey, me. You're looking for, babe.
Right. Okay. Are we happy with bottom left?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that was Bob. That was Bob Dylan. Wait a minute. I'm going to look that up. That was Bob Dylan. Right.
Yeah, we can't all be wrong, Kelly and Corinda. That is
right. I've got it here. I've got it here. Bob Dylan, Ain't Me, Dave.
Yeah.
And
I'm losing your sound.
But the Turtles sung it in 1965.
So the Turtles have sung it,
but after Bob Dylan.
But after Bob Dylan. Yeah. So we can rightly say that is wrong.
No, we were right, and that was wrong.
Exactly, we were right.
Yeah, so we should get that point.
We should
get that point.
We're going to give ourselves a bonus point at the end because that was. We have to speak to them.
Well, we could give ourselves half a point. So if we've got 5 points, we've got 5.5.
Yep. Okay.
Because they were half right as well because the Turtles did sing it.
Yeah. The current song is "Stop in the Name of Love," and our choices are the Who, the Temptations, Supremes, and the Beatles. And we've got a big comment from Peter.
Just go to the Beatles.
They probably think it's Beatles. Okay. Benny was the star of the show. Troops and the Falcons called locals Bennies. They were already not to, so they were called Stills instead. Still Bennies. Okay. Peter's watching the show from 20 minutes ago. I wonder if there's a different show playing on. Peter's.
That's when I was talking about That's when I was talking about Crossroads.
Well, he should be. Yeah, I know. He should be seeing. He should be seeing the answers that Kelly and Corinda are actually putting on YouTube. Okay, so
Kelly's internet must be slow.
And
the Hollies.
The Hollies. Oh, just a minute. Just a minute. Corinda is talking to Peter in private, and they've decided that they're going to try and upset our rhythm. It ain't happening because there's two of us, and we can.
Right.
It. I think that's what's happening. There's some games.
Right. We're being tricked.
We're being trolled.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Let's go with the Hollies. Go with the Hollies.
No, we can't go with the Hollies. It's not one of the choices. And have you seen my posts on YouTube?
No.
Yes, we have, Peter.
No, we haven't.
we have. We've been displaying Peter's posts on YouTube. Yeah.
Tom Jones. Yep, definitely Tom Jones.
No, I'm going back a bit. We can see a post, Peter, but they seem to be right. Okay, now I know what's happened. Okay, I don't know. We're in a time warp here, Fonz. Someone somewhere is playing our show on a relay that's 10 minutes behind the live.
It's slow broadband. That's what it is.
Right. Okay.
In the fens. Yeah. They're still watching last week's show.
Right. Okay. That's Dan Ross and Supreme from Corinda, and Dan Ross and Supreme from Corinda again. Yeah, and Kelly saying, "Yep," but there's a 20-minute lag at least, and we've got another vote for the Supremes from Kelly. So I think we're gonna, unless there is a more famous group that actually sung it later.
After them,
we should be able to go with the Supremes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Back on track. Okay. Right.
That's 6.5.
Yes. Subterranean Homesick Blues. Was it them, Bob Dylan, the Supremes, or Cher? Perhaps they were saving him for this song.
Probably.
Yeah. And I mean, they've got themselves. And Back to the Future.
Don't forget the Vandals stole the handle.
Yeah, YouTube's had problems, but we've been seeing Corinda's comments live from YouTube. We haven't mentioned you saying Supremes.
No. Bit of advice: don't follow leaders. Watch your parking meters.
Okay, but you signed in as Be Live in 5, Peter. Okay, right. Okay, Corinda's gone first. Corinda's got Bob Dylan.
Don't wear the sandals. You don't want to cause the scandals.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have any more quotes I can hear from the song. I can get off the top of my head. The video to this. I don't know, have you seen the video to this?
No. Not I can remember. It doesn't mean anything there.
It's for the person who's singing. It's holding the cards up with marker pen written on the front and throwing each verse away as he comes to the next one. Standing down an alleyway.
Right, and Kelly's going with Corinda. So are we on the same page, Fonz?
Yeah, it's Bob Dylan.
He's Bob Dylan. We got a Bob Dylan question right. Very good. Question 9. Okay. All I really want to do, Cher, Barry Maguire and the McCoys, the Beatles. All I really want to do is be friends with you.
You know this one then?
No, I just know the lyrics.
No, that's a different song altogether. You're thinking of the ones. You're thinking of the Birds.
Ah, right. Okay.
All I really want to do, just to be friends with you. That's not this one.
It's a common phrase then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Right. Let's check in on the comments and okay. So we're just waiting. All right. Kelly's going with share. Thank you. And waiting for Peter, who is actually on the current question now, is saying pass. At least we think. Well, we don't know actually, because he could be saying pass to the question before the question before. Oh,
Yeah, but what you got to think of when you look at this.
Yeah.
I gave. No, he's not even on there. Oh, I was going to say it's Bob Dylan.
Well, no.
But he's not on there neither.
No, we've got a choice between Cher, Barry Maguire, the McCoys, and the Beatles. And
I know. Where have I heard this?
Well, if we don't know, we know Kelly knows, so we're okay with Kelly.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Hold in there.
Don't go off to Google, it's not working. Okay. Have you decided?
I'm going through all my Beatles. I'm sure I'm going with the Beatles.
Oh, right, okay.
I can't find it in my Beatle collection, but I'm sure it's the Beatles.
Right, so hang on. All I want to do is be friends with you, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Birds version.
All I really want to do is buy the Birds. Have we got, has somebody been shuffling the cards on a quiz? Okay. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. We were on the same page there. So you want to?
Wait a minute, no.
You're going with the casting vote, and you're going with the Beatles.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
I can't find it by the Beatles, so it's not the Beatles.
Oh, it's not the Beatles.
So I'm going to go with what's everybody gone with?
Kelly's gone with Cher.
Yeah, let's go with that then.
Yes, well done, Kelly. Right. Oh yes, right. Okay. Question 10, the last question.
You're making this hard because two people could have sung this.
Well, that's true. Like a Rolling Stone, was it Bob Dylan, the Byrds, the Beatles, or the Righteous Brothers?
There's two possibilities.
Well done, Kelly. Kelly's playing the blinder.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Would have got that. That would have been another one down. If it hadn't been for
I would have gone if I hadn't checked through my Beatles albums. I would have gone with the Beatles.
Right.
So I would have got that one wrong.
Peter's here quick with the Birds, with Dylan. Corinda's got Dylan. Kelly's got Dylan. And Peter's got Dylan.
Peter Dylan. Who's Peter Dylan?
Peter's voting twice. And Corinda's saying like a Rolling Stone is Bob Dylan. Corinda's voting twice. What's going on here? Right. Okay. This is tiring. Okay, so all the votes are in, Fonz, and they're all here for Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Let's go with Bob Dylan.
Okay, we're going to go with Bob Dylan, who has been in this quiz more times than anybody else. Excellent. We got in mind. We actually got 9.5 out of 10, which we know for sure, don't we?
Yeah, because Bob Dylan sung that before the Turtles.
Yeah. So,
just to clarify, I've still got it here. Bob Dylan sung it, on the 9th of June 1964, and the Turtles sung it sometime in 1965. It doesn't say when.
Did Dylan write it?
Yeah, Bob Dylan wrote it.
Yeah. So no, and did he sing it first? He wrote it first.
Well, he wrote it. He didn't write it first. He wrote it.
Yeah. Just a minute. No, just a minute. So we couldn't have possibly got 10 out of 10. Nobody
No.
could have got 10 out of 10 because one of the questions is wrong.
But it's right. It's right. It
Right.
is right because the Turtles did sing it, but they sung it after Bob Dylan.
Okay. And Corinda's suggesting we get the CEO of Trivia Plaza, get him on the show. We could do that, Corinda, but
Might block us from his website. We start criticising.
we do run a risk. It's good to know. Thank you, Gospel. It's not bad. No, we're taking A- anytime. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like everybody. Like I was saying, other songs. I'm trying to forget one I said earlier. That other song that I said the Beach Boys have also sung it. It depends what version you've heard as well, I suppose. So whoever put this quiz together probably has only heard the version by the Turtles.
We're going to come back on screen, and we've got a real mystery there. One about the quiz, and the second, Peter, can you tell us where you were and what you were doing? Because we were getting answers to the question before the question before. Yeah. And there's only
who's your internet supplier is the question.
Yeah. What's going on? What happened there?
It might be a YouTube fault though.
Yeah. We can stop sharing now. Okay, so thank you to everybody who took part in the quiz. Thank you for your help. Kelly, if you hadn't got that one, we would have been at 8 out of 10. So thank you for that.
8.5.
Yeah,
don't forget the half.
9.5 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant. Right, okay. Now, incredibly, I took the weekend off. Went on holiday with Angelica's family, and we went to this little place, which I'm going to share with you on screen now. So I'm going to go screen share and go over to here, so that, because I was speaking to Fonz earlier and saying that I mean, it's a brilliant castle. Let's bring it up on screen so you know what we're talking about, and put it full screen. This is Corfe Castle, and Corfe Castle was built by a king.
Do you know which king?
I do. In 1086. Shortly after he had signed the Magna Carta. It was actually built in 1086 by
Harold.
No, Harold lost the battle.
Oh, it's the other one.
The other one.
The one who won.
Answers on a postcard, please. This is Corfe Castle. And
who won the Battle of Hastings? I should know this. I do know this. Harold was the one who lost.
Harold was the one that lost.
You know when your mind goes blank?
Frequently, Fonz, frequently.
Harold Godwin. No, he's the one who lost. Yeah. So who won it?
There's an orange.
William the Conqueror. William.
Yeah.
Is it William? Yeah.
William the Conqueror. Okay. He built the original castle. This is on top of a hill, as you can see, and it's quite a climb to actually get there. And then in 1202, shortly before signing the Magna Carta, King John took over the castle, and a lot more building was done then. But it's in Dorset, and it stands atop the hill. And let's just have a look at a few more photographs whilst we're on the National Trust website, because it is a National Trust site. So I can go next.
Is this their website specifically about the castles? Look at that. She's got one.
Careful.
So she's got a horn.
We're in the countryside. There we are. And I think we're going through the same three photographs. So if I scroll down a bit, 1,000-year-old castle. What you need to know. Looking forward to welcoming you back. If you're planning a visit to Corfe Castle, read this article. Okay, so we shall.
Yeah, let's have a look at what it says.
Okay, and there's the castle. I'm getting closer. As you can see, there's a formal pathway you can actually walk up.
I wonder if they've got I don't want to give nothing away. I wonder if in case they have, they've got plans of how it looked when it was
Yeah, they've got full plans down at base camp. It is a bit like climbing Everest, so I think the analogy is good. But on the left-hand side of those two towers, there's actually surviving. There's a room that survived.
Yeah. Is that where your arrow is pointing?
That's where my cursor is. Yes, that tower there.
Yeah.
And then you can go up and up and up and up. And the castle was actually spoiled during the Civil War, but they left enough of it.
Yeah. Well, that's what up to most car. Like Cambridge hasn't even got a castle anymore. It's just got the foundations.
Yeah. See if we can find some more photos while stay on the same page, and go back again.
They must have a photo collection.
There's more to Corfe Castle in the. Oh right, okay. Just a minute.
Your collection isn't private.
No,
no, it's not. Because half the world can see it.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Wikipedia, which should be.
Why don't you click on it? Click on images. It might put some images up.
Okay, let's go for that then. Though we do run a risk there, Fonz.
I suppose so. Yeah.
That some of these images could be copyright, but we're going for the images. So there you have it. There's all the photographs.
That's a good one.
So that was Saturday morning, and it was about 4 or 5 degrees. But I'm going to stop sharing now and come back. But
did you take any photos?
Yeah, I did. But not.
You have to show them. You have to show them in a.
I might show them in a future episode.
Yeah.
If you remind me, because they're waiting to go across to Google because they didn't quite make it yet.
Yeah, no, we'll have to look at them in the future.
Yeah. So Corfe Castle, and over to the comments, and Gospel saying hello to Kelly, and Kelly saying hello to Gospel, and over to Corinda, and Corinda is saying breaking news. Okay, new rules for businesses with Europe start 1st of January 2021. Yeah. That's that Brexit thingy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's still in Brexit. Right. I don't know why. I always think of like breakfast cereal because of the word Brex. Yeah. It makes you. Don't it make you think of breakfast?
No.
Or is it just me?
Makes me think of people voting the wrong way. And people saying Dorset is beautiful. So shall we take a second trip to just a quick one? And I'm going to share my screen again. And this time we're going to share this one. This one is from Visit Dorset, and I'm going to bring it up on screen. And here it is. And I'm going to try and find out why it's called what it's called. Because this is Old Harry's Rocks. And standing. Yeah, I'll read the story. Standing tall on. Sorry, Fonz?
Carry on. Yeah, I was going to say, let us know.
Yeah. Standing tall on Hamfast Point at the southern end of Studland Bay is one of the most famous landmarks on the south coast, Old Harry. They're part of a Jurassic Coast World Heritage Site and managed by the National Trust. The chalk formations are popularly known as Old Harry Rocks, but the name Old Harry refers to a single stack of chalk standing furthest out to sea. Until 1896, there was another one called Old Harry's Wife, but erosion caused it to tumble into the sea, leaving just a stump. Thousands of years ago, Old Harry and the Needles on the Isle of Wight were linked by a line of Chalk Hill. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a pop group. That sounds like a pop group, doesn't it? Old Harry and the Needles.
Yeah. So it was linked by a belt of chalk from the last ice age. Wow.
It's a shame to the
show. You definitely
say, a shame the other one
eroded. So let's go back to the photographs. And we were walking. I mean, what amazed me is that health and safety have not put fences all along the coastline. So you can walk along. Let's just take a walk along. There you are. That's where we were stood. Not on the two rocks out there, but on the sort of coastline.
And this is natural chalk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's the view that you saw. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the view that we saw. Okay. And so I'll stop sharing that and I'll come back. So there's the two of the places that I was lucky to go to over the weekend. And we've answered the question that it's Lost in Time, Corinda. It was named at the time.
It's a shame some things.
Yeah.
It's a shame some things are lost, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. It is. And we can only guess at why they did. Perhaps it got stranded out there. Right, and taking us to our two least popular topics: Brexit and now COVID. We won't believe this. London is moved into Tier 3.
I do believe it.
Yeah, I do believe it. We've been wondering in the east of England, southwest of England, and in the Midlands and in North England, and we've been saying to ourselves, the infection rate in London is higher than anywhere else. Why isn't London in Tier 3? And now it is.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not surprised, because there are problems, and the only way that we can do it safely is to stay at home. Which means
really, I was going to say, really, if I was Prime Minister, but I'm not, because otherwise this world would be a complete mess. But if I was, one thing I'd do is put the whole country in lockdown and then slowly, gradually improve things, because it just keep taking it in and out. It's not going to improve things, is it?
And it's, I'm going to say this because it's being said by other people as well. We're in the UK are actually, everybody comes out of lockdown for the period 22nd December, 27th December. And the rules are totally relaxed. And the theory is that COVID will go on holiday for 5 days so we can do what we like. And that's
not true at all.
Sorry?
That's not true at all, though, is it?
No, COVID won't go on holiday. And if you still got to keep your distance, wear your mask, and wash your hands. And whether people are going to do that or not, I don't know. It's just, we don't need a reward. The reward is when COVID is under control. The reward is when the majority of the population have been vaccinated. The reward is not this Christmas. And the government should, over the course of the last 2 years, the government have made a U-turn on a major topic every week or so. They should make a U-turn on this and tell us we're all in lockdown over Christmas and everybody will accept it.
Yeah. Sometimes what you got to realise, people may not accept it now, but when they look back on it, when this is all over, you know what I mean, things start getting back to normal, that's when they think we did the right thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know straight away.
Yeah.
But, I'm staying at home. I'm not going visiting family this Christmas.
Yeah, well, we're staying at home too. You do whatever you can to protect yourself, and that's all you can do. And over to Peter. Aberdeen is getting threatened too, with slightly different in Scotland, but nevertheless it's there. And over to Gospel, and Gospel is saying there's likely to be a variant of the virus. Yeah, I've heard of that too. It was mentioned in the Commons earlier today. A variant that actually spreads more quickly, and Chris is saying def not. Presume that's the relaxation over Christmas. We don't play videos on a Monday, Corinda. This is a video-free show. Videos we play, if it's a YouTube video, we play it on Monday at 3 o'clock. If it's an in-video video, then we play it on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Otherwise, it gets confusing when.
Oh yeah, you don't know. You have to limit some things.
Right, and over to Gospel. Gospel is saying people need to pay attention, plus talk to NHS, test and trace, be forthcoming with whether they're visited or where they've gone. We're all on the same page, Gospel. This we need to. I was going to say knock some common sense into people. this is real. I mean, we're going this today. We'll see a milestone in the United States: 300,000 people dying of COVID-19, and it's a sobering thought. The US has 15% of the world's infections. Anyway, it's just it's one of those where you think, I mean, these people going to protests and not wearing masks.
Yeah, were people protesting about wearing masks?
Yeah. Which planet are they on?
I don't know. It's like a lot of people. I'm hearing people say. Somebody said to me the other day, "I'm not even that injection." Now they've when it comes vaccine, when it comes around, I'm not even that, because I saw on a program somewhere that it's basically injecting you to kill you. But if you don't have the injection, you might get it and die anyway. So what's...
Let's put it this way: 3 presidents, the past presidents of the United States, are going to be vaccinated.
Yeah, it's all there. You know, I like conspiracy theories, but there is some that even I find ridiculous. And this conspiracy theory about how the vaccine is going to kill you, going to stick you with a microchip, and do all this kind of stuff. It's not the kind of thing that you need to start a conspiracy about, really, is it?
No, it's too serious for that. And over to Corinda. And wait a minute, is this it? But what Corinda doesn't get is why people are on the beach.
What, in this weather?
Right, and in pub car parks, in the pub and in the parks. We don't know, Corinda. We don't know. It's like the nation's divided into 2. One half is showing common sense and doing what we should all be doing.
That's right. You see people that are taking it really seriously. Yeah. Now, I get people that stop and move right away from me. And I don't take offense to that, because I can see that they're actually really concerned. But then you get people walk past you, no mask on, and go in your face.
It's genuine concern. And
have you seen people like that though?
When we're going for a walk on the canal, and Goss was saying, it amazes me how people treat hygiene plus their understanding of viruses. Yeah, totally.
I don't know. I've had a guy cough all over me, which I wasn't too happy with. No. And I looked at him really strange, and he goes, "What's your problem?" I go, "Even in a normal situation, I'm not happy."
Right. Okay. Now, our next show is on the 21st of December. Is that too early to be celebrating Christmas?
No.
No. Right. So
I thought we were celebrating it today.
Oh, can we?
We could leave it to the 21st.
Just a minute. I'm just going to delve around in the background and see what I can find. Okay. I'm going to go off. I've gone off to a website. We're back in. Right. Okay. I'll leave that cooking in the background and go over to Corinda. And Corinda is saying, have you used Eventbrite, Fonz, for your event?
Eventbrite? Is that some kind of like of what's that stuff? Amorite? Like, put it on your drain pipe. All right.
No. Right. It's a bit of a misleading name. Basically, Eventbrite is, well, you know what it is. Come on.
It's making your event bright?
No.
I have no idea. It's not to put on
Eventbrite is a ticket. If you have an event and you have tickets for the event, whether they be free or chargeable, Eventbrite is the place you actually send people to buy a ticket.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a well-known ticketing system. I haven't used it personally, Corinda, but Angelica used it for the German Carol concert last week. And
so you can have an event, and you can sell tickets on there.
Yeah, that's it.
Do they charge you?
There's a commission, yeah. But if it's free, then they don't charge you. But
yeah, no, I might know a couple of events that might be interested in that. Cheers for that.
Right. So Angelica used Eventbrite for her John Carroll singing last week, and basically she sent people a link to Eventbrite, and people click the link on Eventbrite. They got an email confirmation. Thank you. Teeth have gone. A confirmation, and then they were reminded before the broadcast went live. Through the Eventbrite website, 23 people registered and 15 turned up, which to my way of thinking, 2/3 of people turning up is darn good. So all I can say is it can be free to use and it works well.
Yeah, everything's all right with Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Stick it on your drain pipe. All right.
Just a minute. Yeah. Or if Peter ruled the world.
You wouldn't want to rule the world, trust me.
Right. Okay. And after gospel. And gospel is saying that people start celebrating. Oh, yeah, people do start celebrating Christmas as soon as we get in December. In fact, the shops start celebrating in September, I'm pretty sure. Normally.
You're talking about me.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't do that because the reason being, like I think he could have got me done because I said, if you do that again, I'm going to punch you.
Right.
And no, I'm not joking.
Okay.
He seriously did that. And
I started celebrating when I put my Christmas lights up. Yeah, ours went up a week as well, Kelly. And as I say, we were in pool for the weekend as well. So next week is our Christmas show. And what we'll do, because we don't want to play German Christmas carols, do we? I do have a list of 12 German Christmas carols. So the official date when Kelly starts his celebration is November 20th. Or you can have a free ticket event, let you know who's coming. Okay, so it does allow you to actually gather email addresses too on Eventbrite.
Yeah, so that's good though.
I'm logging in.
I want to check that out.
Yep.
It's good to know. It's like a lot of people don't know. It's like if I find it's good because you know what, like if I see something that I don't think you've seen, I'll send you a link. The same in it, and that's what's good. Everybody letting each other know of things you may have seen that you may not, but it's good sharing these things.
Yeah, it is. And to Gospel, who's still with us despite your pugilism. And Gospel starts celebrating on December 12th. Excellent. Okay. And
December 12th, that's 2 days ago. God, I just realised we're in December. What do I keep thinking we were in November?
Well, it's difficult now what day it is, but it's definitely December, Fonz. We've been here for the last 14 days.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was my son's birthday yesterday, and his birthday's in December, but it just feels like it's not, just for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. And this is going decidedly slow. Just a minute. I'll get there eventually, but I am actually looking something up in the background. I should have prepared this in advance, of course. If I'd done that, then there'd be no problem at all. So I'm going to view.
It's like making stew. You cut all the vegetables up ready before you put them in the stew.
Yeah, that's true. One of the things I do enjoy doing is I prepare all the ingredients in the afternoon and then cook in the evening. So that when you come to cooking, you think that was so nice of somebody to prepare everything. Yeah, because it's a different occasion.
Well, my nan, when I was young, she was all for slow cookering things. Like she'd get it all ready in the morning, let it cook through the day. And her food was so nice. And because she'd let it just cook slowly.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Me, now, I haven't followed on from that. I just stick it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. If it's still frozen, oh well.
Okay.
I'm joking about that.
Right. Okay. I'm going to bring this up on screen. So let's start getting into It should come up in a second. Hopefully it's going to play. It's broken. Oh, wait a minute. It's there.
Well, Peter's saying that you should celebrate Christmas on the 24th and 25th. What about the 26th?
That was good. That's a hint of what to expect next week.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is all royalty-free Christmas music. I got together 15 hours of music, which is all royalty-free, which you can play on your broadcasts.
So the Queen won't be singing that royalty-free.
Okay, right. Okay, and over to Gospel, 12th December, and Gospel again. Gospel doesn't celebrate Christmas, okay? And then Bridget.
Well, I was saying to you earlier, Christmas to me is my mum's birthday, Christmas Day. So it's more like celebrating a birthday than Christmas. Well, it is a birthday. It's supposed to be, but it's more like a family birthday.
Right. And from Scotland, Christmas should be for 2 days, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Gospel is saying you can link.
That was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Oh, right.
The 26th, yeah. Which is Boxing Day.
That's not part of Christmas. You can't have that.
It's Boxing Day.
And Gospel is saying you can link Eventbrite to Facebook. And Kelly's saying, I've done both. Okay.
What? Done both what? Slow cooker and eat frozen food out of the microwave.
No. Okay. So we'll have our Christmas gear on.
Yeah.
And we will start celebrating Christmas next Monday.
We might have a special guest as well.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sound like that. I just know it's going to be.
If I can get him, if I can talk him into it.
If you try and talk him into it, and we'll see. Right. Okay. Any more comments? And Kelly is saying, never tried figgy pudding. Do you have to eat your meat to try it? I don't know. Depends on the lyrics. We'll try and find the song.
What is figgy pudding?
I've no idea. I've never had it. It's not a northern delicacy. I mean, I'm from Lancashire. We don't have things like that. We've got black puddings, carrot tripe, but we don't have any figgy puddings, I'm pretty sure. You had one?
No. I think I noticed something about where you live in Wiltshire the other day that actually they make hanker butter there.
Do they now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw it on the tub.
Oh, right. Okay. Over to Kelly. I've done both. Do you Grinch the tree the day after Christmas or after New Year?
Take it down, I think.
I Grinch. Our tree disappears will actually disappear on January 1st or 2nd because they're being collected by a local charity. And the idea, which is a brilliant one, is that you donate £5 to their charity and they will collect your tree and put it to good use because they will go and mulch your tree. And
yes, they must chop it all up and use it for
recycled trees, recycled Christmas trees. All right, okay. I think we've definitely come to the end, Fonz. Fonz, it's over to you.
Yeah, for this week, yeah. Let me just say, at the end of this show, that on that note, I've got an email from Asda saying shop safely this Christmas. So there's a message from Asda that's just come through my emails. That's the latest news. And on that bombshell, that's the end of the show.
Right, okay. We'll just wait a second or two because Gospel's got a question. What is Grinch, Kelly? And it had connotations, and we'll wait for Kelly's answer because we don't want to keep everybody in suspense. Okay, Peter Stewart is right. Okay, British Army Christmas meal was a big food fight, and we're still waiting for Kelly. Kelly, don't leave the answer till next week.
Can you imagine that covered up in smothered in roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, and turkey in your hair?
Right. Okay, we're going to take it that no, take it that Kelly's stepped away for now. We'll get the answer for you next week, Gospel. To everybody who's watched us, thanks, as Fonz said. Take care, and we'll see you
Bye.
Monday. Okay.